watching Let's Chat.
They've had the doors closed for 6 months, but now, finally, the Chattanooga Theatre Centre gets to raise the curtain again. And joining us to talk about that, it's Executive Director Rodney Van Valkenburg. Rodney, first of all, good morning and thank you for joining us.
Oh, it is sure great to be here
I
and
bet-
talk about good things happening at the theater.
Yeah, it has been a long 6 months for you guys and for other folks who are in the artistic and performing industries. I'm glad we're finally able to raise the curtain again. So tell us what we have to look forward to at the Theater Center.
Well, starting next week on October 2nd, we're opening our first play in several months. It's called Having Our Say, and it's about the Delaney sisters. Many people are familiar with the book. It's about these two African-American women who are both over 100 years old, and they look at American history through their perspective, and it's a great way to look at the Black experience in America, and especially with things that are going on right now in the world. And it's fun, it's charming, and it's thought-provoking. So we're really excited to open up this play. And the thing is, we have to not only bring in our audiences safely, which we're going to do with a 30% capacity, but also our actors have to be safe too. So they'll always be 6 feet apart on stage as well, our two actresses. And we have double casts of the show as well. So keep everybody safe.
From the staging and blocking aspect, that's got to be quite a challenge.
Right, and that's why we picked this show is there is interaction between the two sisters, but a lot of it is telling stories. This is all about that grand storytelling tradition and reflecting on lives. And these women have these incredible lives. They're real women. One was a teacher. One was a dentist, interestingly, too. And when this play story was being told, they're 103 and 101 years old.
You think about everything that someone that age from that generation has seen, it'll boggle the mind. Tell me what went into you all deciding to reopen at this particular time.
Well, the first thing we had to really look at is how do we keep our audiences safe, and we can do that. And we'll be taking temperatures at the door, guiding people, and then seating them appropriately distanced. Everybody has to wear a mask. Well, even while they're watching the show, we insist as everybody that's in the building will wear a mask. The actors will not have a mask on during the performance. But then we looked at shows that could be socially distanced and could really speak to our times, and this is a very poignant piece for the age that we live in with Black Lives Matters, and really I think the whole community can come out and really find this perspective very enlightening and troubling at times, but very, very entertaining as well.
Now I think you got a couple of other productions on set are ready to come out as well, correct?
That's right. So November 6th, we open Lobby Hero, and that is a new play that takes place in an apartment building, and the relationship between these guards and these police officers. And there's a romance, comedy, a murder mystery. It has a little bit of everything. It really was a cool Broadway hit a couple of years ago. And then we finish up with our fall series with It's a Wonderful Life, a radio show, and that opens on December 4th. So all of these shows our actors will be socially distanced, and we're going to get our audiences in, and everybody's going to feel safe. And when you feel safe, you're going to be comfortable, really enjoy the show.
Every time we get to spend a few minutes with you folks from the Chattanooga Theatre Center, it's amazing. We always get a few emails or phone calls. What can I do to get involved? You don't have to have a tremendous acting resume to get involved with the Theatre Center.
No, not at all. Matter of fact, we are all about...
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, the problem. We really welcome the community. That's what we're all about. We're a community theater, and anybody can volunteer by, you can email. We have an interesting new email, hello@theatercenter.com, hello@theatercenter.com, and that's RERE, Theater Center. Or call our number at 423-267-8534, which is also our box office number, and leave a message or talk to Katie, who's working in our box office.
All right, Rodney, we look forward to the Delaney sisters, the first 100 years, and again, it opens up Friday, October 2nd, and will run through the 18th. The phone number again, 267-8534, 267-8534. Rodney Van Valkenburg, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks, Chip.
We're going to be talking a little bit later on with our friend June Pewitt about maintaining your physical best. We'll explain when we come back on Let's Chat.